And welcome to ANB Silver 20 part 5. Hopefully in this episode we can fix the calamities that took part of the last episode. Initially I want to run a couple of Troll 80s. I need 15 more common rubies so I can make have 9 of these. The reason for that is I want to have teardrops available to finish fusing all the jewellery. Since we're going to run trolls, I might as well fuse up the experience ones to an epic and equip that. And then once we have the rest of the rubies available, I can make the legendary necklace. So we'll fuse that up. So we've got 83.7 there. That's nice enough. So that gives our base experience 1098. Not too shabby. We'll pop a few hours worth of these. I've got a lot of catching up to do. Currency boosters going into use for the increased gemstone drops in trolls during ANB. I wouldn't do that outside of ANB at all. Trial 80 at the moment has been very hit and miss. I think I've had about I know I've gone under a minute off camera, and then I've also gone at about 124, so it's very all over the place at the moment. But it'd be nice to have things more under control now with this character. So we're just trying to actually Shatter's just taken out all of that, hasn't it? Wow. Thermal shock for the rest of them. We could be in a position where moving up to 85 or 90. We'll see how this run goes at the boss phase. I'm acutely aware that without the Death from Above Bracer of Mastery, we are going to somewhat tickle the boss. That will finish it. 105. I think I'll stick around here for a bit longer. Where are we? Up to 6, so getting there. Something that I just thought about, I switched experience to gold, didn't I, earlier? So we can, I forgot to switch that back. We had no extra experience there. Let's reset that, throw in that experience. Now things look much better, don't they? So with the 200% booster, we are now getting 3,445% extra EXP. So that's going to help. We'll stick at 80 for now until I have the jewellery done, and then potentially look at a run of 90 just to grab the first celestial transform that absolutely is not going on that Bracer of Mastery, because that's one of the most horrible things I've ever crafted in an ANB event. And we'll blow that up there. That should round up enough to finish off this map. 59 seconds. Definitely in the could move up for better experience. Oh, look, 77 drop just to continue mocking me. You got one horrible 77, here's another. That gets us, we'll take 3 of those out. So we've completed all our defensive stats. Our movement speed is done, so just extra gold to go, and then absolutely every champion point will go into power. So 2 more of those, or so really I want 4 of those, so I don't have any set over spare or an empty slot, just as a personal preference. Might buy some movement speed boost from the tavern as well. Nice amount of elites here. It's quite a nice map, this one. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that's slowing down. It was annoying. With the Talisman of Power up. Yeah, it's definitely a move up, I think. Get more experience higher up, and we should be able to still run relatively quickly. There's that one. Drop these down here. Another 3-hour book. Yum yum. One more teardrop required, and we will have all the jewellery. Let's just trying to think where the breakpoints are. Grabbing a pad in the background. I think I have my gemstone drop analysis. Sorry if that's a bit noisy. 80, 85 is still going to be the same number, and 90. And that's war supplies I'm looking at, not ANB. Full ANB 80, 92, but that's for bronze at 80, and 93 at 85, 94. It's only a couple of extra gemstones. Throw pad away. Let's stick at 80. It was the initial plan. Don't want to overly slow us down at this stage. Probably should be moving higher. My instinct is saying to go higher, but I am going to stick to what I initially said we'll do at the start of this video. Always acutely aware that I don't want to move up too high too soon, but then again we don't want to stay too low for too long, so it's all a balancing act. This is a slower run, isn't it? Still not bad though, 105. But the important thing is we have the last of those rubies. So let's finish making our jewellery, shall we? I'm going to try and improve the weapons at some stage. That I'll want in there. Let's move to here. So these are the power ring necklaces. Duh. Actually, let's just do this at the jeweler. We've got access to the stash from there, so we'll fuse those up. Fuse. Stick those teardrops in all of that. We can fuse that up. That one will get a teardrop as well. Down in here we have ability rate. And we'll stick a vitality with that one. 3 vitality. I'm going to need my ability rate and vitalities there. Fuse, so ability rate, and we'll stick ability rate back into there. We'll fuse that and stick vitality in that one, and we'll fuse that and stick vitality in that. We'll fuse that, and we'll give that a teardrop, and I must have miscalculated quite brilliantly. So that's what we'll end up with for our necklace. So happy with that. There we go. So 5 hits per second, 73% for fire and frost. Ability rate 1931, that's pretty much where I like it, and 3462 on experience, all the important stats. Let's throw these into here. What I will do as I go along is start fusing things up into brilliance and just filling out these empty sockets, either with vitality or with power as we go along. Don't think we need anything else. I wanted about 400,000 toughness for when we're farming 102, 105 range, so we're bang on the money there. Should we take a look at 90? See how it goes. If it's under 90 seconds, then I shall be farming away here, and I won't bore you silly with recording all of that. It will just happen in the background. Somehow I didn't get a northern wind, so I must have missed Frost Nova. Be nice to get Immolate up to 10 for the larger area that it covers. Yeah, looking good. That's where the dual damage comes in handy. We're getting those thermal shocks as well as shatters. So we'll tickle the boss because we don't have our death from above. interrupt that channel so that Kara's not going to hit hard, even though she's not exactly hitting hard. Just over the 90-second mark, but I think I will stick around here, and since we're going to get quite a bit stronger quite quickly now, only 10 more champion points into extra gold and then everything into power. So I shall pause the video and we shall meet back up when I'm either moving up to a higher troll or when these experience boosters are done, whichever is the sooner, and I would hope it's moving up to a higher troll. But there we are, first celestial transform gained. Absolutely nothing to apply it to, so we'll stick it down in here, and another couple of, or another hour's worth of currency boosters. So we shall meet up again whenever that may be. And welcome back. Just a quick update on experience farming. We're up to champion level 981 after 25.5 minutes. I have switched out endurance for glass cannon in the build since we have plenty of toughness for where we were running, which helps. And I have just dipped under the 1 minute mark at trial 90, if this is going to load. So my aim is to farm 102 eventually, but I think we're too low for that at the moment. I don't want to jump to 95. With Death from Above, I quite like fighting the Broken Dragon. Problem with Kara with Death from Above is once she summons in her minions, then some of the Death from Above attacks start hitting that, which reduces the amount of damage you're doing to the boss. So let's have a look and see how 97 looks. And this will get us some, what do we get for this? Gemstone packs, I think. Be interesting to see how low our damage is on the boss. I know we can run 102 without a Death from Above bracer. It's not ideal, but I've done it on the main, but that is an overpowered character, so we'll have to see. I definitely can't be as lazy as I normally am on these fights. I think we need an improved weapon, and probably with Slayer stuck on it. This one should do some damage. No. Okay. So we drew out the dragon nice and quickly, but the boss fight is taking an age. Yeah, that's too slow to farm until we have better weapons and the Slayer enchant. So let's take a drop back to 92, because that's still going to be better experience than 90. Not a great deal. Ooh, 3-hour book. Those drops are quite nice. That's interesting. Haste, extra gold, vitality. I'm thinking we have somewhere in here ability rate and extra gold. Extra gold is 50%, 50.1, much more damage. We'll take that for later for gold farming. So our gemstone selection is as follows. Ooh, nice. Let's have a look, see what we can fuse into higher tiers. Actually, I'll do that off camera. I just like to keep everything on its minimum and just try and get as many brilliants as possible. That to there. Having said I'll do it off camera, there we are. We'll fuse one of them. When that's in there we can fuse that. We'll fuse that. Fuse that. So, starting to look good on the gemstone front as well. What did I say we were going to do? 92, didn't I? So let's take a look at that. It does have a lot more health than Kara though, so if I have to fight at 90, then fight at 90 we shall. Let's take a look at that map. What a mess. Something that slows us and something that accelerates the enemy. Definitely deal with those early. This is a donut, isn't it? Took a while to realise what sort of map we were dealing with. So if I wasn't chasing materials at this stage, it would be a nice case of abandon after pulling out the dragon. Yeah, that's farmable. So I shall be farming 92 for the foreseeable future. That's two runs worth of points, so those are just going all into power from now until the end of levelling. Never know, we might get lucky and get a drop with useful stats to improve on that. And that still upsets me. I have managed to recover all my craft history. I'll cover that a little bit later in the video. But for now, back to farming, and I'll see you again in a bit. And welcome back for experience farming update. Where are we? 48 minutes in. As you can see, Arc Lightning, Frostbolt, Death from Above have all just hit level 10. So that's given us level 90 synergy, which has given us another 1% on our attack speed. I've got all these sort of 4 abilities sat down here, although we're not going to be using them. It'd be nice to build our synergy further, so what I will do is upgrade these, and since we have a mass of 10-minute books, we can just instantly upgrade these to higher levels. How did I miss that one? So we'll upgrade that one, and that's going to level 2. No, we'll upgrade that to there, so that gets us a bit further down the line. So we might as well do some 2s to 3s. So those books get singularity to 3. Be nice to get that up to 4. How many have we got at 2? That's going to still be 2 to... That's going up to 3. That's going up to 3. How have I missed that? Let's drop that in there. So Paradox is upgraded, Time Warp and Mage Armor are upgraded, and Paradox is up to 2, so 3 skills that we can upgrade to level 3. Let's just pop 2 of these, why not? They're up to 3, so let's go to level 4 with them. Just 3 books. What else do we have at level 3? That, and that. So that's moved us to 108. When we reach 110 we'll get even more attack speed. I would quite like to have 1.25 on my attack speed. So with lots of things now on level 4, let us just upgrade these. How long are they? 1.5. I shall let the others ride, but this is just going to get us our attack speed bonus. So level 4 abilities to 5. Not going to sit here and bore you to death with loads of these. I shall do the rest off camera, but with our synergy now with 5%, yeah, 5% attack speed, I just want to see how that has. Not quite, so we're still on 5 hits per second, so once that hits 5.25, which will probably say 5.3 on here, then we'll have a quarter of a hit per second more, and that will be nice. But the good thing about having Arc Lightning now up to level 10 is that we also get an attack speed buff by 5% off that as well. So that is going to get us the attack speed that I want on the boss fights, so that's good. This came in a little bit earlier, so things are finally starting to look okay after a bit of disaster last time around. I think what I'll do is end today's episode, and next time out I will show you how I've recovered all the crafting history that I managed to right royally screw up in the last episode. So thank you very much for watching. Any questions or comments, put them down below, and as always I'll see you again next time.